Okay, so I recorded another video for Booster Pack 1, Set Booster. Let's see if 2's got anything better. What is going to be the more interesting of packs here? So, with these things, you get an art card. It's a set booster after all. And there's a vampire guy. So, who is this vampire guy? That's an interesting question for which I require resolution. Arrogant Outlaw. Wait a minute. This guy's dressed like he's straight off of like the Vampire Lestat novels or something. That's an outlaw? Really? Alright. Word has changed definitions. Okay, as I mentioned before, these new basic lands are amazing. I would love to deck out an entire deck with these things. But they changed the way that bundles work. So the last one, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, comes, as many have in the past, with 10 draft boosters, none of which I have yet opened up, so why am I cracking Innistrad ones? That's not important right now. Anyway, they switched it up. Now it's 8 set boosters, and that's about it, but the land packs do not come with these type of lands, which means there is about 0 value for me in dropping all that money, so I'll just keep buying. Buy the singles. That's what the professor says. All right, 4 and a blue for a zombie horror creature. It's a 3/6. That is a weird start. Okay. When it ETBs, target player mills 3 cards. Oh, it's blue, of course. 2 and a blue, and it can't be blocked this turn. That is like the bluest card I've seen in a while. That's just how much can we annoy people. And remember, these set boosters, they come in like sets of 3 that they're all themed somehow. So what do we got here? The next one's another blue. Revenge of the Drowned for 3 and a blue. So I think the theme here is you get a lot of mana out fast. Anyway, it's an instant. Target creature's owner puts it on top or bottom of their library. You create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. Okay, so far what I've learned is that this set is huge with 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed. I mean, look, here's one right there. Ah! Can't block when it attacks, sack it at the end of combat. Which kind of begs the point of, what's the point? Alright. Blue number 3 for 3 and a blue. When Organ Hoarder enters the battlefield, with the top 3 cards of your library. So last one mills an opponent for 3. This one, you kind of, it's not like scry. You put one of them in your hand, the rest go into your yard. So you would play this card if you're using a Graveyard Matters deck because you want to pump up the graveyard fast. So, alright, next set of 3. Silver Bolt. The leader of the aerial bots? Really? That's not what that looks like. It's like Grimlock. Anyway, it's a 1-drop artifact. For 3 and tap it, you sack it. It deals 3 damage to target creature. If a werewolf is dealt damage this way, destroy it. Good nuke for werewolf heavy decks, I guess. Because it's silver, get it? Alright. Black-red sorcery. Hungry for more. I'm entranced by that vampire lady dancing around there. It's a sorcery. Create a 3/1 black and red vampire creature token with trample, lifelink, and haste. Sack it at the beginning of the next end step. I knew it was too good to be true. Man, that's better than Mythic if that thing hangs around. Which means there's... Okay. So what you do is you create a token that's a duplicate of that 3/1 creature. So the one you create from this card would then be sacrificed, but the other one is, it doesn't say it also comes with sacrifice. It says 3/1 black and red. I'm going to have to get a judge's ruling on that. That feels like that might be a little too simple. It's also got flashback, so for 3, that's not bad for flashback. Vampire Socialite, black-red again. 2/2 with Menace. When an ETBs, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on each other vampire you control. Okay, so you would put this out in second main phase or something. Alright. As long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Wow. So it says lost life, not any number of life, so 1 damage. You got something that just pings him for 1 damage, and you're good. All right. Oop, here comes a showcase card. Fangblade Brigand. 3 and a red. For a 3/4 werewolf, Fangblade gets 1. Oh, it's a Shivan Dragon thing. Oh, but it gains first strike also. But no 1 and a red, but no tap symbol, so you can pump that as much as you want. All right. Discussed this before, but Daybound. Midnight Hunt has this thing, a mechanic, where if it matters to them, they would have it either be daytime or nighttime. So while it's daytime, this card is Fangblade Brigand. Not easy for me to say. But the second something changes it to night, boom. Now we're on Fangblade Eviscerator. Good Lord. 4/5 for 1 and a red. Well, so it keeps the power from the other side. But for 4 and a red, creatures you control get 2/0 till end of turn. And the problem is, the second it switches back to daytime, you flip it again. So that's it. I don't know how I feel about that mechanic. I kind of like it. Interesting. Especially if 2 or more players are playing decks where day or night matters. Then it becomes a kind of Uno skip reverse strategy type of thing. It's like, aha, it's daytime. So, anyway. Candle Grove Witch. There's another showcase for you. 1 and a white. White? What? They got white in this series? That might be like... I got some dual color with white in it, but that's the only just white I've got so far. Alright, 2/2. It's got a keyword Coven. Beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, the witch gains flying till end of turn. For 2, I mean, that's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. All right. Another showcase, Tavern Ruffian. Are these showcases? I'm starting to wonder, because they got a weird border to them. Maybe they're not. All right. 3 and a red for a 2/5 Daybound Human Warrior Werewolf. That's a tribe this will fit in with. Also, note the little sunshiny thing up there. That's kind of... Okay, so switch to nighttime. You get the Tavern Smasher. Note that it's a moon now. See up there? Now it's 6/5 Nightbound. So, but is this vanilla? I think it is. It's kind of a weird vanilla creature. Huh. Give me a break. Who knew? All right. A legendary. 2 green for Sereth the Viper's Fang. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Someone's going to need to explain to me how it matters if a tapped creature has Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. Now that helps. For 1 and tap it, untap another target creature or land you control. Not bad. For mono green, I guess. Pithing Needle. It's a 1-drop artifact. I think it's a rare. As Pithing Needle enters the battlefield, choose a card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So that's one of those screw you cards. I think it goes with those blues we saw earlier. And then, of course, we've got an add card. Great. So, I don't know. Let's see if I managed to hit any winners on these 2 packs. I hope you've enjoyed burning just about 10 minutes of your life on this. I'll talk to you another time. Have a magical day.